This is DC Danton, Crow Crusader. I'm doing an evening feeding. Of course, I don't see any birds here. Obviously, something just happened. But I'll put it out anyway, and they'll come when they come. The sun's going to set in about 20 minutes or so. They were all waiting here in the trees, and something drove them away. I just see a couple of them, and I don't see any seagulls. But we're, slowly approaching the shortest day of the year. So we'll see what happens. But I've got to take my GoPro out with me every time until these vicious people back off. I'm hoping that the holidays will help. But there's no guarantee. But I'm just tired. I'm tired of the verbal abuse, and I want to get them on video. And it's their own fault. If they abuse me in any way, verbally or otherwise, then they'll be on the internet. They'll be on my YouTube channel, and that's their fault. So that's their problem. They have to deal with it. I just want to be left alone and do what I need to do. That's all what I want. So I don't see any birds. I don't know why. Of course, they know my schedule, and they know that I do 3 feedings a day. So we'll see what happens. Let's say I'll put the food out there. It could be the Lang Auto dealership is a Mercedes dealership. Had put the machine on and scared the birds away. But strangely enough, I'm trying to see if there are any seagulls around. And strangely, I don't see any. They usually sit on that house. I don't know if you can see that in the foreground here. They're usually on that roof. I don't see any. So I've no idea what happened. And usually they're still here for their 3rd feeding during the day. So obviously something happened. It could be, we have an idiot here that lives here that drives his bicycle through the field. If he did that, that would be enough to scare away the seagulls. So we'll see what happens. I'll put the food out anyway. I do see a couple of crows just appeared. So we'll see. I can't believe how they were complaining about the amount of sea here. Well, that's only because of that machine that the car dealership Lang had on for days, and they were not able to eat it, and they will. Obviously, when I leave for Seattle for a couple of weeks, whatever's left here will be all gone, because there will be no feeding here except a very, very small amount of food. And so we'll see what happens. No seagulls. Find that very strange. Oh, we have 2 seagulls here, but maybe they had enough and took off. I have no idea. But I venture to say I saw birds out here earlier, and now I don't see any. Find it very strange, because at this time of the day they're usually feeding, and I don't see anything. So obviously something happened, which not only scared the seagulls but also the crows. But you know how they're hated here. I think to most of these people here, seagulls and crows and pigeons just don't have a right to live. Their rights are really restricted. Like I say, we would call this racism, discrimination, if there were people. In animals, it's speciesism. So, I don't know. Preferring one species over another. One's allowed to live, and the other has to die. Okay? So if you don't feed them, and you don't help them survive, if you've taken all their habitat away, you've taken all their insects away, that's just too bad. Let them starve. Let them die. We don't like them anyway. That's their attitude. It is unbelievable. It is medieval for these days and times. It is absolutely medieval. So, I am just waiting. I am just waiting for one person to come up to me, say one bit of bullshit to me. Okay? Thank God for my GoPro. My hero GoPro. Which is, by the way, my hero. And there we have another asshole. Yes, I know. The one in the very expensive Audi coupe, right? Burning gas like can't believe, right? And by the way, with a Stuttgart license plate, doesn't even live here. That's really awesome. So, yeah, that's really awesome. I don't know who that person is. Are they visiting here? Don't know. But it's a real problem. Oh, we have a little doggy here. Don't know if those are good dog owners. I'm gonna say a lot of the dog owners hate birds here. It's really kind of strange. Every dog owner that I've ever known in America love birds. But that is not the case here. Oh, we have some seagulls now. I'm going to throw out. And they're not landing though. Obviously something happened here. And the dog owners are coming out. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll throw some nuts out here. And maybe these animals will come. Someone threw out something with aluminum foil here. I have to say, that's not good. That's not good at all. We'll have to get that up. Who did that? Who did that mess? Well, it's not good. Looks like they had put something here bad. Like I say, they're always trying to poison birds with salt, with moldy oranges, whatever, okay? Oranges in themselves are not dangerous. The vitamin C is good for the birds. But if they're moldy, especially with green mold, that's very dangerous. That's also toxic to humans, by the way, because the mold goes all through the orange, okay? It's not just on the peel. So, YouTubers, please do not give moldy bread, anything that has mold on it, doesn't look like Charlie's going to come down. Don't look like Charlie's going to come down. And somehow the seagulls are not landing. I don't know if you can see this, YouTubers, but obviously someone bothered them. I don't know. They were here a minute ago, and now they're not. Looked like that car wanted to cause me trouble there, but you saw my GoPro, and then he took off. So I don't know if you can see that up there. They're flying around, but they just won't come down. That is really unusual. So, but obviously they did something. We'll see what happens. I got some food for Charlie, but I don't see Charlie coming down. Maybe I have to save it for tomorrow. I don't know. But you can see the seagulls flying around here. I don't know, my thing there. See them? And you know, based on past videos, that they have landed as soon as I come to the field, and they're not. This is a larger group here, so I don't know. This could be a different group, or they're just joining together in the evening to make the long trek home. Like I say, wherever they're nesting in the night, it's far away. They don't get here till after 8 o'clock in the morning, and I know they're up at sunrise and they're traveling, so it takes them that long to get here. But anyway, that's what you see here. They're not coming on the field. We have another car down here. Like I say, I am really not in a good mood. Okay? I really want to engage someone and have them do something, but they won't do it because of my GoPro. My GoPro hero truly is my hero. You hear that, GoPro? You truly are my hero. You saved me from bodily harm. I'm going to write you a letter about that. But you see the seagulls, they will not come down. It is absolutely amazing. It's awful. It really is. So, yeah, well, maybe I can get a hold of Charlie here. We'll see. Okay?